Hello, my loves. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we are going to reveal what does your person secretly want to tell you. Okay, so that special person you are watching this video for, whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, we're going to go in deep to get you clarity on what do they secretly want you to know. Now, this is going to be especially important if you have been in some sort of struggle. Perhaps you are together, you're in a relationship, but maybe you're having communication problems, right? Sometimes we're just not able to, convey our thoughts and feelings the way we want to because we may have blocks, we may have, internal fears, we may be dealing with, these kind of issues. So this reading is going to be really useful for anybody who is struggling with that communication, right? So either you are in a situation of struggle, or you are in a situation of maybe, unfortunately, a separation where you may have minimal to no contact and you'd like to know what is truly going on. So that's what we are going to go in deep today. So if you're new to this channel, I want to welcome you. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for joining this beautiful family. If you're already part of the Live Tarot family, you know how much I so appreciate and love all of you. Thank you for all of your beautiful messages and your comments. Make sure you do leave me a comment because I love to hear your thoughts, your feelings, and your feedback. I may not be able to respond to all of them, but please do know that I do read every single one of them. So I know what is going on with these beautiful members of our community. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. So we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you and your situation. Take what does and leave the rest. You can choose any one of these, or you can just choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you. But if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique situation, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can order the oracle decks that I have created and will be using in this reading to give you more guidance at home. So if you'd like to take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided to. So this is group 1. Group 2. And group 3. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 that chose this image, let's take a look at what your person secretly wants to tell you, what they want you to know. Okay, so we're going to get started here with your tarot and then we're going to open up these oracle cards. So, dear Spirit, for our beautiful group 1, what does your person secretly want to tell you? What does your person secretly want to tell you? Group 1, what does your person secretly want to tell you? Wow, 7 of Swords. The Wheel. Six of Cups. Wow, okay, so there's energy here to me coming through very clearly from your person, group 1, and that primary energy is one of coming clean. Okay, to me, all of this energy is really telling us so clearly that your person wants to come clean with you. There is a message here of honesty. They secretly want you to know that they have definitely been hiding something. Okay, they've been dishonest about something. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they were dishonest in the sense that they were dishonest about that they are with somebody else. It doesn't have to mean that, although for some of you, I know that there are issues of monogamy. I know there are issues with, some of you feel that your person has not been faithful to you. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, there's definitely something here about your person keeping secrets from you. Now, whether that secret is that they have been with somebody else or they made the mistake, maybe they were tempted. Maybe they gave in to their temptation and now they're deeply regretting giving into that temptation. I feel for some of you, there may have been some sort of a separation, and during that separation, your person has not told you that they were seeing somebody else or they saw somebody else briefly. And now they are regretting that, or that has ended, okay? I feel like that is for some of you. I'm getting a lot of different energies from this Seven of Swords. So again, please take it as it resonates for your situation. So I feel that for some of you who have been in that separation, your person may have seen somebody else, but that has ended. But that is something that they are afraid of telling you because they want to reconcile with you. Okay, so for some of you, they're afraid of telling you that. For some of you, your person is with you, but they have had some issues with being faithful to you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they have gone and had intimate relations with people. But I feel like for some of you, this person is either tempted by somebody else or has been maybe texting with someone else. Like it's all just very, in their mind, very innocent. But the other person may have intentions towards your person that are not innocent. Okay, so that is something that, your person, they want to tell you. I think they want to come clean. So I am getting, though, for regardless of what the situation is specifically, I feel like the overall energy of your person is that they don't wish to lie to you about this anymore. They don't wish to hide whatever is going on with them anymore. For others of you, I feel like it's not about infidelity or temptation or them having been with somebody else. It's more about them lying to themselves about their feelings for you, right? So I feel like for some of you, your person has definitely been hiding their true feelings. There's something about the situation that they're in or the limitations that they may have that are keeping them from truly expressing their real emotions to you. Okay. But again, I feel like it doesn't matter what the specific situation is. I feel like either way, your person does not want to hold back from this anymore. Okay. They don't want to hold back. They want to come clean. They want to be totally honest with you. They feel like they want a second chance with you, because we're getting this beautiful Wheel of Fortune as the central energy here. Okay, so whatever this cycle is, the Seven of Swords cycle, I feel has been very heavy for both of you. Your person does not like that you've gone through this cycle, as in they're feeling that this cycle has been quite demanding, quite challenging and negative for both of you and your connection. So there's a sense of this, I feel very exhausted from some of the things that have gone on here. There's been a bit of darkness that has gone on here in this connection. And so this is why I feel like your person, they secretly want to be able to come totally clean with you, although they are afraid of what your reaction will be. Okay, so if you feel that your person is definitely hiding something, you can sense the energy that they are not, being fully honest with you. You feel like they're keeping something from you, that there's something that you don't know. That is what it is. It is their fear of losing you completely. It's their fear of telling the truth that may be keeping them silent right now. And that is what they secretly want to tell you. They want to tell you the truth, okay? But the beautiful thing here is that because they are very acutely aware that there has been a lot of negativity, a lot of darkness in this cycle that the two of you have been going through, right? They want that cycle to end because the Wheel of Fortune is such a beautiful energy of this desire, of this inspiration to finally come out of a bad cycle, to come into a new, fresh, beautiful cycle. And the fact that it came up here with this Six of Cups energy is really showing us how deeply your person wants a change. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying to you, Group 1, that we know that this cycle with the person you love has been very difficult. You guys may have had a lot of ups and downs during this cycle. There may have been a lot of weird communication as well, as in communication that feels, abrupt, communication that feels like is very feast or famine. Like either there's a lot of communication or it just runs dry, right? Like either your person rushes towards you, says a lot of things, and then just kind of disappears for a while, and then comes back for a while. So there's a lot of this feast or famine type of cycle here that, again, I feel like your person really wants to tell you. They want to come clean. They want to tell you the truth, and they want to dispel, get rid of that negative energy and start a new cycle. Because look at the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups tells us that this person really does see you as their soulmate, as their divine counterpart. Okay, they have a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia, a lot of, before this cycle started, they have a lot of beautiful memories that they have created with you, a lot of love, connection, time, sharing each other's thoughts, time, just really engaging in that amazing chemistry that you have together, right? So I feel like there's a sense here, if they have been gone, to me, the Six of Cups is the card of the return, okay? For any kind of a separation, Six of Cups is the card of wanting to return from the abyss. That's how I see it, right? Wanting to return from silence into conversation, from silence back into connection. So what they secretly really want you to know is that they are afraid of the conversation, okay? They're afraid of coming clean, but they so very much want to come clean with you, okay? So let's go deeper on what else is it that they secretly want to tell you or want you to know, Group 1. Yeah, oh my God, see, exposed and revealed. Wow. So see, this is what they are afraid of, okay? There's more fear coming out here. Again, I don't blame them. I think that when you have maybe done or said things that you are ashamed of, when you've made mistakes that are really big, I feel like your person is also very aware that they have made some really big mistakes here, and they're afraid to be exposed and revealed. Look at this eye, right? They're just afraid of being seen, okay? Of being seen. I feel like there's two energies coming from this. One is that they are afraid of the revelation, okay? But they know that in order to have you in their life, in order to either reconcile with you or to truly be with you, the truth has to be revealed. The truth has to be exposed, right? And they have to be ready for that, and they have to find the courage for that, okay? So that's for some of you. The other energy that I'm getting from this exposed and revealed card is also this eye, to me, very much represents your person trying to prepare themselves to be seen by you. Because again, I feel like for a lot of you, the Seven of Swords is really about your person maybe lying to themselves and lying to you about the depth of their true feelings. To me, part of this energy is also this fear of being vulnerable, fear of being seen, fear of their true emotions being known, right? So I feel like for some of you, your person has been kind of hiding from these emotions that they have for you, right? And so they are preparing themselves with this Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. I feel like they're getting themselves ready to be seen by you. I feel like this eye represents your perspective of them, like you seeing them for who they really are and seeing the raw aspect of them, you know, seeing them warts and all. Like, I feel like this person is afraid to show you every aspect of themselves because it really takes a lot of vulnerability, right? You know, it's almost like they want you to see only the good parts of them because they're afraid to show you the darker sides. But, you know, that is natural. We're all human beings. Like, we all have those sides to us. So I feel like this is a fear that your person is really trying to work on. They're afraid of exposing their soul, bearing their soul to you. They're afraid of what you will see. Okay. But I feel like they are working on that because, see, we're also getting self-reflection. So these are definite energies of the idea of the eye and of the gaze. Look at this. Isn't this interesting? Either it is the gaze of you seeing yourself in an honest way in the mirror, like, right, them seeing themselves, and then you seeing them. So again, I feel like the Seven of Swords for many of you is going to be about exposing the truth about your person, you know, them and their secret desire to get over their fear and to show you who they really are. And part of that is going to have to be them also looking at themselves, right? Getting very honest with who they see when they look in the mirror. So wow, these are really powerful energies coming through group one, because look at this. I feel like your person, look at this side of the reading. So interesting. We're getting toil and labor with cleaning house. So again, I feel like this is that energy. They know that there are certain things that they're going to have to work hard for to gain your love and trust again, especially if you are in that group of people who there may be some sort of infidelity, somebody being unfaithful, or maybe somebody being with somebody else while they were separated from you. Okay, so I feel like there's a special message here for those of you in that situation where your person knows that it's time to come clean. Look at this, cleaning house. And it's so ironic because I feel like those are the words that Spirit gave me in the beginning of the reading, that this energy right here is very much about coming clean. And now we're getting this cleaning house card. So they know that they need to clean up their act. They know that they need to clean up what they have done, clean up the communication. And they also realize that it's going to take work to win your trust again if this is a separation. To win your heart back, to show you that they are committed, that they want this, that they are no longer in these darker energies, that they're willing to do the work, the toil and labor, because it doesn't come for free, right? It takes internal work. It takes honesty. It takes bravery to come clean to you, right? To be able to expose how they truly feel and who they truly are to you. Wow, very powerful reading, group one. So let's get some specific messages on what do they secretly want to tell you, group one. So I would really appreciate it if you could just take a quick second here to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. You have no idea how powerful you are, because when you do it, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my 2 kiddos through college. Well, the older one is already there and the other one is prepping for college. So all 3 of us really thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your love and support. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. Okay, so now, group one, we're getting into the specific messages from their heart to yours. What do they secretly want to tell you? Here we have it. So we have betrayal of trust. So again, confirmation of that 7 of Swords energy. Okay. So that's why I feel like there's definitely been some sort of a betrayal of your trust. And that is why they know that this cleaning house is going to require effort. They're going to have to prove themselves to you. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Okay, so these are all very specific messages. Take them as they resonate for your situation. For some of you, this person may have ghosted you, right? They may have disappeared. They may have, again, I got that energy of like when they come full force, they say and do a lot, and then they may disappear for a while, and then you wonder where they are, right? So there's a bit of that instability, that kind of unstable energy that is coming through as well, right? So for some of you, they cheated you out of that love. They ghosted you because they are insecure. That Seven of Swords also shows us that kind of insecurity, also with that exposed and revealed, right? They don't want to expose themselves. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Okay, so now we're getting people who are definitely, you know, asking themselves this question. And I am not surprised when you have this idea, this sense of like, who am I? Like, why did I do all these things? I don't even know. I'm out of touch with myself. That to me is another consequence, another result of that Seven of Swords energy for sure. Okay. So let's take a look at what would they wish to do next, okay, based on where they are right now. Okay, so we're getting travel, so we're getting movement, okay? So I feel like this is about them wanting to move closer to you. Whether that is, you know, I feel like that it could be literally, emotionally, vibrationally, energetically. It's definitely a moving closer, moving forward, soulmate. See? Six of Cups. There's that confirmation, okay, of the soulmate energy. Beautiful. So that means that they definitely, Wheel of Fortune, with this travel, we're still getting a confirmation, a beautiful one of actual movement, action being taken, movement forward energy. And we love that. That's what we want to see here, right? Wow, blessings. Beautiful. So this is the thing. I feel like this person is coming towards you for sure. You are their soulmate. We're getting actual momentum movement. Okay, so this may mean if you are, you know, if say you are like long distance geographically, this could mean that they are going to travel to where you are to see you in person, face to face, to have this conversation, to truly reveal who they really are to you, and to, you know, reveal any kind of secrets or anything, any kind of knowledge or, you know, things about themselves that they're holding back. They may travel to you to do this. And if that is not the case, this travel just means that they are going to do whatever it takes to move this forward. So they are coming towards you in the energetic way, in the physical way, and in all ways, because I feel like they do not want to let go of you. This relationship in their mind is a blessing in their life. And they know that they want to clean up their act and they want to claim the soulmate energy with you. Okay, beautiful. So let's take a look at, let's get you some just general guidance on timing, you know, as to when things can shift and transform here. It happens when you release resistance. Interesting. Okay, so that makes sense. You know, you may have some sort of, you know, difficult or challenging energies around this situation, which is only natural. So I feel like Spirit is saying just try to be open and receptive if that is what you want from this person. Release the resistance and things will start falling into place for you. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Love you all. See you all in the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what does your person secretly want to tell you. Okay, so we're going to start with your tarot, and then we'll open up these oracle cards as well. So for our amazing group 2, Spirit, please tell us, what do they secretly want to tell you? We have the Ace of Swords, We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Empress. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so the overall energy I'm getting from your person in terms of what they secretly wish they could tell you is that they have changed. That is what they secretly want to tell you, that they are working on becoming a new person. Okay, there's a lot of, I'm feeling a very, wow, see, like my breath, it's so interesting. Like I'm struggling to catch my breath because I'm getting this surging of this energy of, I'm looking for the right word. Spirit, give me the right word. It's like this surging of this energy of a sense of urgency to move forward. Okay, there's an urgency of, I want to be a better person. I want to be a new person. I know that I have stinking thinking. Oh, it's so weird. I never use that term, stinking thinking. I feel like that's coming straight from Spirit here. Ace of Swords, okay? Your person deeply regrets that their own thinking, their own mindset, their opinions, or their negative thoughts have somehow got in the way between the two of you, or have led to some sort of deep-seated struggle or separation between the two of you. And so that's why I'm getting that surge of energy. It's like there's a tremendous sense of urgency that they have. There's a tremendous sense of, I need to change the way I'm thinking. I need to approach something differently. And I feel like for you, group 2, this change or this transformation that your person is going through right now is extremely deep, and it's actually going to affect every aspect of their life. And I think that's a good thing. As your person is going through this transformation, when they come out of it on the other end, it's not just going to be awesome for your relationship, but I think you will be able to see that it's going to help your person rise up and be better in all aspects of their life, which in turn is going to be amazing for the life that you two want to build together. Okay, so this Ace of Swords, oh my gosh, powerful, powerful energy coming from it, because I feel that your person is so deeply motivated right now. Okay, this is somebody right now, the energy of your person is that somebody who is taking no prisoners, as in this is not a wishy-washy energy coming from them. This is somebody who is determined, highly motivated, highly determined to change their mindset in a way that is going to allow this connection with you to get to that next level. Okay, so if you're separated, this is their tremendous motivation to change or transform themselves so they can reconnect with you. If you are in struggle, if you are together but you're having issues with communication, things are not, feeling really great right now, this is your person's deep motivation to make things better between the two of you. Now, the reason why, okay, and what they secretly want to tell you, which they may or may not have, I feel like maybe told you completely, is one of the reasons why they have been struggling so much in their connection with you, as well as in their life, is because they are letting certain things from the past rule their present. Okay, Eight of Cups, they have realized that if they want to have you in their life, if they want to be with you in a way that is deeply satisfying, passionate, amazing, that is so fulfilling to both you and them, that it's gonna be time for them to turn their back to the past. Okay, this person has things haunting them from their past. And I feel like in their case, it's more than what it should be. Because, we all as human beings have a past. We all are haunted by those things in one way or the other. But the difference between us is, are we haunted by it to the extent that it is affecting our current relationships? Or are we just slightly haunted by it, as in it's there and it can be annoying when we think of it, and it wasn't that great, but it's okay. We can leave it in its place. Like, we know that we have grown past it. We know that we have, like this person, turned our backs to it. And we are looking forward. We're not looking behind us anymore, right? So I feel like your person falls into that category of people who are still struggling to turn their back to it completely, right? Like, they're still trying to figure out why there are certain things that they have not been able to move forward from. And I feel like that is why this Ace of Swords is so powerful for them, because they really want to move forward. They know that whatever these things are keeping them away from you, and also keeping them away or holding them back from really being the person that they are meant to be. So I'm getting the energy that you, group 2, see in this person a tremendous amount of potential, okay, with this Empress energy. I feel like one of the things that your person secretly wants to tell you is how much they appreciate that you saw the greatness in them, or maybe you used to see the greatness in them if there's been a separation, right? Like, you saw that they have this tremendous capacity to be and do much more than where they're playing at. Like, I feel like you really saw the greatness in them, perhaps a greatness that they were not able to see in themselves because maybe they were turned too much to the past, right? So they weren't able to access their full potential in the, as Dr. Joe Dispenza would say, and I love him, in the generous present moment. Okay, so there's something here where your person, they secretly want you to know that they are truly working on living in the present moment. And by doing so, they're living where you are, right? Like, you are in their present moment. You are, even if right now there's a separation, maybe you're not talking, maybe there's minimal to no contact, they wish to bring you back into their present reality. They don't want you to be one of the things in the past that they have to let go of, release, or turn their back to. No, that is not what they want. But they do know that, for some of you, I feel like they may be holding some sort of grudges against people or situations or things that happened in the past where they felt like they were really screwed over, right? So for some of you, your person is trying to work through some of those grudges. And sometimes we don't realize how powerful of a grip those grudges have on our hearts, right? And oftentimes, if we let them fester and we let them sit there and we wallow in them, they literally block us from having love in our present moment, in our present reality. So I feel like your person secretly wants to tell you that they are working very, very hard to step into this energy, the energy of the potential that you saw in them. They're trying to become one with that greatness that you saw. They are trying to be deserving of your love. Now, the other energy that I'm getting from this Empress energy is that they also see you as the Empress of their life. Now, I say that as it doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. This energy is about creation. It's about creating the life that you want. And the fact that it came along with this Ace of Swords shows us that your person has a very powerful longing towards creating something new with you, right? And for those of you who are in that stage of life, they may also see themselves starting a family with you, if that is something that you both want, okay? But either way, this Empress energy is all about wanting to create or to recreate the greatness that you both had together, Okay. And what's interesting is this central energy of the Eight of Cups is that your person wants you to know, wants to tell you that they know that in order to have these two, they have to deal with this. Like, this is the central problem, and they have identified that. Like, they have realized, okay, that that is the central issue that may be holding right now the two of you apart. Okay. Yeah. See, beautiful. So one of the things that I see here is that this Eight of Cups, for them wanting to, put this behind them, is also a lot about self-love, right? Like, there's something here where your person really does feel inside that they are not as strong as they wish to be emotionally, right? They feel that they are weak emotionally. They kind of bring themselves down, or put themselves down privately in their own heart, in their own thoughts, because they feel bad that they haven't been able to deal with this Eight of Cups energy. They feel that they're still carrying around that baggage from the past. And so they do tend to bring themselves down. As in, like, they do tend to have a little bit of that negative self-talk going on, that, hey, what's wrong with you? Why are you still hung up on that? You're so dumb. Like, you're so like, like there's a sense of, feeling less than within this person that they're really trying to come out of through practicing more of this self-love, because they know that the more they practice this self-love, the more they can feel that worthiness, right? That worthiness to think differently. And by thinking differently, they also understand that they will be able to act differently. They will take action towards you and this connection. And they'll be able to tap into that strength that they just never felt that they had. I do feel, group 2, that there's a part of your person, they secretly want to tell you that they never felt strong enough for you. Okay? They always felt like they were weak. It made them feel really bad about themselves. Okay? They felt that maybe you don't see the strength in them. And there's a sense of shame in that. Like, they should be strong for you. They should be a strong person that you would want to be with, that you would be proud to be with. But they always saw themselves as weak. Emotionally weak, especially with that Eight of Cups energy. So I feel like this is a very, very powerful transformational time for them, because they're starting to see beyond the past wounding. Okay, they're starting to finally see beyond the grudges or the hurts or the things that they've been holding on to. And I love this, because I feel like this Eight of Cups is really about that. Like, as you turn your back to the things that don't serve you anymore from the past, you are now able to face forward and look beyond them, to see beyond your limitations, or the things that you've been letting, that self-limitation, right? Like the things that you've been letting things outside of you limit you in love, limit you in life. And this is why I'm saying, see, I said this before, I feel like your person right now is so determined to change this, that it is going to affect every aspect of their life. I said this in the beginning of the reading. And see, this is a confirmation that they are, as they are stepping into this Empress energy of creation, not only are they going to create or recreate their relationship with you through their desire to be with you, but they're going to start making more money as well. Okay, this Empress energy with this Ace of Swords is a clearing. It is a clearing out of old energy and bringing in the new, fresh energy of that connection with you. And as they are reconnecting with you and reconnecting with their true purpose and their true potential, the greatness within them, wow, you're going to see them making a lot more money. You're going to see them being much more successful in the material world as well. Either they will get a better job, or their business will take off, or they will get a promotion. They're just going to come through this with new energy. Okay, so very, very exciting. Now let's see some specific messages from their heart to yours of what they secretly want to tell you. So if you could just take 1 second right now and give this video a thumbs up, that would really help the channel. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. You have no idea. When you subscribe, you are literally helping me, a single mom, put her 2 kiddos through college. The older one is already there, but I'm also prepping the little guy to get to college. So the 3 of us really do appreciate you all from the bottom of our hearts. My heart keeps coming back to you even though I know you've lost faith in me. See? So definitely they feel like through whatever has happened here, through the struggle, through the separation, that you have lost some sort of faith in them. And that is why, again, like I said, I was almost having a hard time breathing in the beginning of this, because I felt such of this surge of urgency, right? Like they can't stand the fact that you may have lost faith in them. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. Okay, so again, these are very specific messages. Take them as they resonate for your situation. So for some of you, there has been an intensity here. Okay, there was something very intense in this relationship. And again, if your person, it's interesting how this came right directly below the 8 of Cups. If your person is somebody who has not really managed the ghosts of the past, they're still haunted by emotional intensity from their past, then they probably weren't able to handle the intense love that they feel for you, right? So this is why they may have needed to break away in order to handle this, in order to deal with their past issues, so that they can come forward with more strength, more self-love to you. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings, okay? So yeah, there may have been, again, with that 8 of Cups energy, a lot of intense feelings. There may have been intense emotions that came out. There may have been words that were spoken, actions taken that your person is clearly not proud of. So let's take a look at, what are their next actions? So what do they want to do now that they are this motivated to change? See? Oh my gosh, what a confirmation. Haven't we been saying this entire reading that you saw the greatness within them, that they couldn't see, the potential that they could not see within themselves? But look at this, their next actions is fulfillment, okay? The potential, fulfilling their potential. From that beautiful Ace of Swords and the Empress, creation of love, creation of, or recreation, reconciling of that love by stepping into their own greatness and showing you how much they love you, how much they want you, and how much they want to fulfill that potential with you. See, they've learned their lessons. Beautiful, big lessons being learned here. Wow, love it. Love this. Group 2, wow. Love this. And asking for your forgiveness. Beautiful, okay? Asking for your forgiveness for any of the hurt that they may have caused as they were going through this process. Oh, wow. So let's get you some general guidance on timing. Oh, we have 2 that flew out here, okay? So we're getting a range for you guys, group 2, 10 days to February. Okay, this is very nice. I like this. Beautiful energy of transformation, of reconciliation, of fulfillment of the beautiful potential that the 2 of you have. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Love you all and see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 who chose this image, let's see what your person wants to secretly tell you. So we're going to start off with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards. So Spirit, for our beautiful group 3, what does your person secretly want to tell you? We have the Chariot. We have the Page of Wands. We have the World. Okay. So the overall energy that I am getting from this reading from your person is that they want to move forward. Okay, they want to move forward in this connection, but there is definitely something that is blocking them. And it's interesting because I feel like there's two energies coming through here. With this Page of Wands being in the center energy, I feel like for some of you, and take this as it resonates, for some of you, I feel like your person very much wants to move this connection forward. And they also see that they want to move forward in their life with you. I feel like they've been very stuck for quite a bit of time. And for some of you, I feel like the reason they have been stuck is because they have other responsibilities in their life or other distractions. Now, again, I'm getting a very specific message here, so take this as it resonates. For some of you, I feel like your person has a child. Now, they could even be adults. Child doesn't necessarily mean anything about age. It could be a young person, a teen, a child, or somebody young in their life. It could even be a younger sibling, some sort of a person in their life that they are responsible for, but for whom it is very difficult for them to move on, okay, or to move forward. Okay, there is some sort of a distraction here. It is either family-based, it could be a family member, it could be a child, it could be of any age group, but probably somebody in the younger age group. And I feel like for some of you, this issue is something that may have caused some sort of separation also between the two of you. Okay, so if this is a child from a previous relationship or a young person, whether it's a sibling or not, that your person feels very responsible towards. Okay, now for some of you, I feel like this is even like, again, take this as it resonates, very specific. This is a young person that may also be associated with your person's ex. Okay, so this could be like an ex stepchild as well. Okay, again, very specific. Or something where it's like your person may not be blood related to this young person, but again, from a previous experience or previous relationship, they feel like they have a responsibility. But there's something about this energy or this particular individual that is keeping your person from moving forward in some way. Either their situation is difficult, they are difficult, there's something going on with them that keeps your person stuck. Now that's one message I'm getting. The other message I'm getting, if that doesn't resonate for you, is that I feel like, again, with this Page of Wands, central energy, your person wants to move forward, but they are not good at expressing or communicating what actions they wish to take. And the reason why, and again, with this Page of Wands, it's like they don't communicate with you what they want to do next or how they see this relationship being. And you also see it in their more immature actions. Okay, so if this doesn't represent a specific person in their life that is, you know, keeping them stuck, or I don't even want to actually place any blame on this person if it's a person. I feel like it's your love, as in your partner, your person, the special person on your mind. It's their response to this person or situation that is keeping them stuck. Okay, so we don't want to blame this person. They may not be to blame. And I'm not blaming anybody here. I'm not blaming your person either. But I feel like for some of you, yes, this person may deliberately be toxic. They may deliberately trying to get in the way. But for others of you, it's your person's response to this situation that is keeping them stuck. It's not the person themselves, okay? And for the rest of you, I feel like if this is not a person, this is your person's immature actions, okay? This Page of Wands represents their own immature actions. So there may be something here where it's like they have a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of desire for you, okay? This is a very fiery energy. They could be a fire sign, although they don't have to be, but there is a lot of fiery desire here. But that desire can also come through from your person as almost like, you know, inconsistent behavior or immature behavior, where you don't know what is it that they're actually trying to say or do, okay? They may be coming across with behavior that seems quite erratic, you know, like off and on, erratic, immature, not reflective of their actual age. Like, you know, like you wish that they would be more consistent. There's an inconsistency here. So I feel like one of the things that they secretly want to tell you is that they do struggle with knowing what they want to do or what action they want to take. So sometimes they take 2 steps forward and then they take 3 steps back. And that's something that they struggle with, and they may or may not be able to fully express to you or admit to you. So I feel like there's this energy of admission. Like, you know, I wish I could admit to you that I'm not quite sure what I want, and that's why my actions are very inconsistent. I know I can be a little bit childish. You know, there's a childish energy. Again, if this is not a specific person in your person's life, this is a childish energy that they themselves have. Okay. And again, they're a little bit embarrassed about that because they do feel that at this stage in their life, they should be moving forward. They should know what it is that they want. Okay. So this Chariot's energy, and here's what's interesting. Even though the central energy shows us that your person may be a bit like more of a student of the world, a student of life, still learning their lessons, still maturing, we're getting this surrounded by major arcana energies. So this tells us that your person is definitely on a trajectory of learning lessons, of spiritual growth. And this growth that they are going through may actually help them to now start to access more mature energy, or access or become a more mature version of themselves. So maybe they are making the transition out of the Page's energy into more of a Knight of Wands, and hopefully will end up somewhere in the King of Wands energy, where they have really achieved mastery, achieved maturity. But right now their more immature energy is being surrounded by the spiritual developments of the Chariot and the world. So this is spirit or the universe challenging your person to move forward and to grow and to be somebody in the world. Okay, so this World card can also tell us that there may have been a separation here between the two of you. There may have been an ending, but this is something that your person does not want. But they also realize that if they actually want to bring you back into their world, because I feel like for some of you, one of the things that is your person is dealing with here is the fallout of whatever this was, right? There's a fallout energy from this Page of Wands coming through. Something happened here to cause some sort of a rift, and now they're feeling very alone in the world without you. So the other thing that they secretly want to tell you is how alone they feel right now in the world. They feel very alone, very much isolated, and they feel very lost in the world without you. Okay, so that's another thing that they secretly want you to know. But the other aspect of this world energy is that, you know, they also want to become somebody in the world. They actually want to use the momentum of the Chariot to push themselves forward, to pull themselves forward. They know that in order to be with you, they're gonna have to move forward. They cannot be stuck in the mud where they have been. And there's also a sense of a little bit, I would have to say, a bit of this embarrassment. You know, I feel like they secretly also want to tell you that, you know, they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed that they're not as far along in their own development personally as well as in the world as they want to be. So it's like they want you back in their world, but they also want to be able to show you that they are someone in the world, that they're not just somebody who's flailing around, trying to find their place in the world, that they want to actually create a place or establish their claim to being somebody in the world so that they can show you how important you are to them. Okay, so this to me is the energy of them wanting to show you how special you are. Okay, to me, the privileged lady is an energy of priority, right? Like they want to show you that you belong in their world, they belong in your world, that they are worthy of being in your world, and that they are now ready or preparing themselves to bring you into their world in a place of privilege and priority. Okay, so again, I feel like for some of you, this Page of Wands, this to me is another indication that I feel like this Page of Wands for many of you may represent a third party, some other person, some other responsibility, again, family, child, ex-stepchild, youth, something there where they're forced to prioritize their attention towards this person. This person may be struggling. This person may not be thriving. This person may be, in some form of turmoil, right? And so for many of you, I feel like you didn't feel like you were a priority in your person's life. You felt like they were distracted by these energies, okay? So your person now wants to come into your life and show you that they can prioritize you, that they are ready to make you a priority and to not make you feel like you are second best. Okay. So I feel like a lot of the energy, and look at this, this is very much, wow, an energy of grounding. Look at this. We're getting earth magic and growth. So I feel like your person, again, we are getting really big major arcana energies here with the Chariot and the World. So I feel like your person tends to be, or at least before this struggle or separation between the two of you, they tended to be more, I would say, what's the word? Like unreliable. Okay. They tend to be, again, with that Page of Wands, if they're coming from the energy of that immaturity, still learning, not knowing what they want, coming, going, feeling like they're very unreliable. I feel like they're also somebody who needs to be grounded more. Okay. They tend to be, because of that page energy, they tend to be pulled in many different directions, not keeping themselves grounded more into that energy of maturity, like with their feet on the ground. Okay. And to me, this earth magic really does represent your person, again, through that Chariot's energy, knowing that they have to move forward, knowing that they want to be somebody in this world. In order to attract you back into their life, they're going to have to show you that they're grounded now. Because I do feel, group 3, that maybe you may have disconnected from this person because you felt that they were not grounded enough. You felt uneasy with them being unreliable. Okay, with them not following through on their actions, making big claims, maybe saying they're going to do this, this, and that, but never actually following up with true action to show you that they are committed and that they are ready and serious about this connection. So they're working very hard right now in that grounding way, right? And they are very much wanting to grow from that grounding. See, this is the same thing. See how this figure is grounded on the earth. There are roots, right? There are roots in the ground. And from there, they can grow. If they're not grounded in the earth through earth magic, isn't it something that these two came up together? Amazing, right? This is, to me, Spirit really underlining this idea that your person needed to ground themselves. They need to be grounded in something that is important to them, their priorities. Again, to me, this is the energy of prioritizing, privileging that which is important in your life, and from there coming to life. I feel like your person, through that Chariot's energy, they are starting to feel like they are more alive now than they have ever been, because they are dealing with these energies. They're trying to grow up. in other words, okay? They're trying to grow up and they feel like they have been dead inside for quite a while, especially if they've been distracted by these other responsibilities, right? So they feel like they've been dead for quite a while and it's time for them to come to life. And the only way to come to life is through this growth. Look at this. When you are grounded, when you have set roots in the ground, that is when you actually can grow, right? Through the watering of this energy, right? And I feel like the water for them, and we're seeing the water here as well, right? With the chariot, like, you know, how the chariot is actually going splashing through water. I feel like the water of that growth, what's going to make them grow is that love that they have for you. That is the water. That is the cup's energy coming through. The love they have for you, the love that you may still have for them, you know, if you still watching this for them, that is what is going to make this connection grow or regrow into something that takes root and that is strong and grounded and not something that, you know, is flighty or, you know, ends just as soon as it begins, right? So let's get some specific messages on what they secretly want to tell you. And I would really appreciate if you could just take a quick second right now and give this video a like, a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe because you have no idea how powerful you are. When you do, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my kiddos through college. The older one, he's already there. And the little one, we are prepping him to get there as well. So all three of us really do thank you for your support from the bottom of our hearts. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? Wow, okay. So take these as they resonate. For some of you, this separation may have been going on for some time and there may have been some silence here, you know, and your person, and you know, actually that makes sense because I feel like for those of you who are in a situation where there is some sort of a third party obligation, this person or you may have stepped away from this connection for some sort of time where, you know, they had to deal with whatever this is, right? So maybe they have waited too long to reach out and now they're afraid that it's too late, that maybe you've moved on. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Wow. Okay. So there you have it. Secretly wants you to know that they still feel deeply connected to you. But maybe for some of you, again, this coming underneath this Page of Wands energy, that shows also to me a confirmation that your person is still working on their maturity. You know, if they still feel that deep loving connection with you, they still feel that fiery passion for you. Why don't they want to admit it? Is it their childish pride? Is it their childish ego? Is it still the growth, the moving forward energy that they still need to have to learn some of those lessons to be someone in the world that you would want to be with, right? I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. Okay, so for some of you, again, I feel like the separation has been deep. Separation has been painful. It may have gone on for some time here. And for some of you, again, I feel like this is the same energy as that page. Again, that lack of self-knowledge, that lack of understanding, this kind of childlike need to say, okay, it's done, I've moved on. But they haven't because they're still constantly thinking about you, right? So it's kind of like, again, the immaturity of trying to tell yourself a lie, you know, that you've moved on when you really haven't, right? So let's see what their next actions will be. What is it that this person wants to do next for group 3? Do they intend to take action? We have vibration. Yeah, they definitely need to get into a different energy, raise their vibration. Sacred space. Yeah, because this is a low, definitely a lower vibrational energy, right? And that is why I feel like Spirit is trying to counteract that by guiding your person with the Chariot and the World, right? Like to get out of the lower vibrational states, you must have real movement, okay? Real transformation. Big spiritual lessons that need to be learned here. Okay, we're getting creativity. So yes, I feel like your person, they are right now in the process of trying to grow. okay? Raise their vibration, trying to get grounded first, understand who they are, wanting to have that place with you in the world. They know that they've been coming from very low energy, okay? And that might be the reason why you're not in contact right now. So they're trying to raise their vibration. And I think moving forward, they're going to want to figure out how they can create a space to create something new here with you. Okay, they're maybe looking for an opportunity, a sacred space, someplace for the two of you to meet, someplace for you, the two of you to interact. They're going to be looking to create some sort of moment or space where they can step in to create something new here with you. Because I feel like this world's energy is very much about this. It's about like, I want to create the sacred space with you in the world. I want you in my world, and I want us to create this world together as partners. Okay, beautiful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. Oh, let me get you some guidance. I forgot on timing. So when might this transformation take place? Spirit for group 3. It will take longer than you anticipated. Wow. Okay. So, well, as you saw, right, throughout this, definitely lower vibrational energies. I'm also feeling, though, that with this, if you're in the situation where they have a specific third party who they're dealing with, then that may also take longer. Let's get one more here for you and see if there's any actual timing here. Wow, during the 3rd quarter moon phase. Okay, so you may want to look up when that next one is. So at that time, it may be a ripe time for some sort of a communication. You know, even if things aren't like fully moving forward fast, there may be some opening of the door during this 3rd quarter moon phase. Maybe that is when the sacred space will be created for the two of you. Okay, so let me know what you thought. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Love you all and see you all on the next one.